Is this alpha male movement? Is this stuff a scam, man?
Well, again, how they get you is they got 2 or 3 good points that you identify with, and you will kind of line up. But that's just a methodology for them to work their bullshit in there and work their malice and they weird, they sinister shit in there.
Fam, let's get started. First question, first up. We're gonna tap softly on our brother, Kevin Samuels. Now he did an interview on Vlad TV, and as he was asking questions, my man was kind of like a little flaky. We want to know, is he who he say he is? That's what we want to know. Don't be flaky. You should come with, and you should be beating that chest, letting us know, I am the man. Who's the king? Who's the king, baby? Yeah. Here's my credentials. Cal. But guess what? As you see in the video, it's gonna speak for itself. All right.
Cap time.
Okay, so you get past this, you get past your cancer, and although you went to school for chemical engineering, you decided to go different with your career, and you get into corporate sales.
Yeah, a lot of things changed after that. I was working as in a research lab, and I enjoyed the work, but a lot changed. I realized I didn't want to sit in the office like a lot of people did in engineering for the next 15 to 20 years. So the long and short of it is I've always enjoyed interacting with people, and I'm living in Houston after all this happens. My best friend's down there, single guys, new lease on life. And I decided to get a second job waiting tables at the Pappas Corporation. And that's kind of what led me into corporate sales, because I got offered a job as a waiter.
Okay. All right. So then you joined corporate sales. I guess you were a business development manager for Office Depot for a while.
Yeah, but before that, I worked in .com, but that entire industry went boom and bust. WorldCom, MCI, all those little companies that were through there. So after all that fell apart, I ended up at Office Depot.
Okay. Then in 2009, you joined a media company. Super Media, IdeaArc Media.
IdeaArc, yeah.
IdeaArc. And seems like you kind of were figuring stuff out. I guess you worked for the Real Yellow Pages at one point, but eventually that led to you forming your own image consulting company.
Right.
Okay. Now, along the way, you were married twice?
Along the way, yeah.
Okay. How long was your first marriage?
So my high school sweetheart, we only married really about a little bit over a year. Okay.
Any kids from that?
One
child. Okay. Why'd you get divorced?
We probably should have. It wasn't a good idea to get married in the first place. But we had high school sweethearts. Like I tell oftentimes, every relationship has its ups and downs. We were better together as friends than actually as a couple. And there was a lot of other stuff going on the inside too that I really don't want to get into on the camera. It's personal business.
Sure.
I will say that we have a great relationship. I always have. We've known each other since like 4th grade. So life happens to us all.
Okay, so you have your first marriage, lasts about a year, you have one child, and then you get married again. How much time passes between these marriages?
7 years, 6, 7 years.
Okay. Any kids from the second marriage?
No.
Okay, so you just have one child. Period.
Right.
How long did the second marriage last?
3 years. 3 years.
Why did that end?
Same reason most of them end, irreconcilable differences.
Okay.
There's nothing real salacious to tell about it. You just,
Didn't work out.
Well, I mean, no one goes into marriage wanting to get a divorce, but
before we get into everything else, do you ever plan on getting married again, or are you happy single?
I'm happy, period. I'm happy, period. I mean, think about marriage is what you make it. I will say this early on. I will say that, not seeing a lot of marriages come up. Like many times I talk to people on my show, you act on what you know and how you know how to do things. That's why I say I would never begrudge my ex-wives. Why things fell apart, we could talk for hours and hours, but I don't say anything negative about them because there's no reason to. I wish the people the best. And would I get married again? Sure. Why don't I mean, who wants to? I don't think anybody wants to live this life truly by themselves. We just don't really know how to get it done. Like my mother's generation, my mother and father weren't married, but my mother got married at 50. Her sisters didn't. But their previous generation, everyone was married, and they were married for 30 plus years. So the last generations from the 40, from baby boomers on forward, we're the ones that can't seem to get this stuff figured out. Everybody else seems to get it done. That's what we're all trying to get figured out.
I agree.
Fam, let's get into it. T. Because it's 3 parts we need to figure out. The number one part is, the job situation. Number 2, you got to figure out where the relationship, and then he had some good stuff at the end. But let's start out with the job. I got something to say, but I'm gonna let you go first.
All right, my bad. All right, man. I had my mind bent on slaughtering this kid, but I'm not. Cause he gone, so I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna give him a pass. The dude just lying big time, just basically blatant bullshit. Bottom line, capping big time. Just, dude, I'm at home chilling, wife talking about Kevin Samuels died. I'm like, who was this kid? No, he died. This, that, and the other. And the women happy. I'm like, oh really? I'm like, damn, how bad was the nigga? Let me take a look. I'll take a look. All right, no, he ain't saying anything too bad. Putting a couple of delusional women in their place, ain't too big deal. And I started listening a little harder. Okay, cat talking some crazy shit. And I'm like, he work at Office Depot talking to kids like he a boss G. Stop playing. How Negroes fall for he put a suit or Office Depot work. I ain't saying Office Depot's bad, but just stop playing like you working at Goldman Sachs. Straight up G. You telling people what to do. It's sad, man. I'm gonna stop because I'll get Durant no kid, man. Go at him, man.
All right, let me get at him. Let me get at him. I'm about to get at him. First off, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I am at any place, I'm gonna come with my check stubs. I'm like mug right there on the thing. I'm pulling my check stubs out. Yeah, that right there say 100,000.
Thank you.
First quarter. You know what I mean? And secondly, man, let me ask you a question. How you don't know where you work at? Because Tommy ain't got a job. Tommy didn't have a job, man. He didn't want to act like he got a job. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Means how can I make something up? That's what means. Every kid knows when you ask him a question, hey, where were you at when this water heater, this thing got turned over? Huh? You trying to get yourself an alibi. So hey, I don't have a problem with you working at Home Depot.
No,
I ain't got a problem with you working at Home Depot, management, nothing. But I already know black people, we always play up and be riding the bus. We fake it till we make it, baby. I know that. Hey.
Nah, I give him credit because he faked it till he made it for damn show. He definitely did that.
Listen, man, if y'all gonna believe the photos, then that's on y'all. Because in the end, most cats who got money, we ain't talking about it.
Thank you.
Because you know why? I don't want nobody begging them know me. I don't want nobody begging. So I ain't gonna tell you what I got. I'm good. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first thought. Second, I'm gonna start on the second one. Listen, man. Don't come with you don't know how long and what's personal. What's personal? Personal, man. Man, all you do is talk about people's personal business. and you get on Blad and say, I don't want to talk about that. Come on, man. You had to come on with the come with, bro. You had to say, look here, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. If I'm married and I get divorced, I don't care if she was my girl from back in high school. If she cheated on me, if something happened, I'm capping. I'm sorry. I ain't no cap. I'm telling the truth. I'm letting it all hang out. I'm gonna let you know. Hey man, she was a cheater, she was a hoe, and it didn't work out.
I can't know what time it was. He didn't want to go there.
He didn't want to go there because he probably was the one.
Dude.
He was the one that did not pan out. You know what I'm saying? Talking about other generation, we know how to. You ain't making it work. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm about to pull my credentials, y'all. Hey, right here, 15 years in the game, married. My boy T-Bone, 20-something plus years. How many years, T? I don't want to short you, man.
Man, don't short me. 20 years strong. Been longer than that together. Like I said, talking about anybody got everybody I know been married about 15, 20 years. Shut your ass up, man. Anyway, I'm gonna leave him alone.
Hey, listen, y'all. Y'all watching the wrong people.
Thank you.
You're watching the wrong people. So for him now, you know he's all about high value. High value. That's what he's about. That's what he's saying, high value. Now, if you don't mind me, basically high value to him is you look like $1 million. And Kevin, he looked like $1 million. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. He looked like he had it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know in the black community had that cat who could dress, who can floss. And guess what? He ain't had $5 to his name because it was all in his gear. But go ahead. We want to say something about the marriage,
no,
man?
I raised my hand. That's me. I ain't worried about it.
Oh, man, nah. You got it, though. You got it. You ain't faking it. You got it.
I was laughing at that kid, man. Just the fact that, let me leave him alone. The fact that other dude called this cat the Godfather. Are you kidding me? Cat failed in marriage like twice. Get out of here. Well,
T, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think he was about marriage. I think he was about hooking up. I mean the way he he passed on the booty. You know what I mean? That's what I heard. Yeah, he did some Harlem Night stuff. How did he die? On top of me. So you don't remember that scene? On top of me.
We might be crossing over the borderline.
Hey man, I'm just saying. Now, I know we got some Kev lovers out there.
No doubt.
I know we got some Kev lovers. We ain't saying this man all the way bad. He spit some truth. Just so you know, we ain't no haters over here. We got a video to let you know that, hey, my man did spit some truth. Now we got something to say about it, but we're gonna at least let you see it, okay?
I'm supposed to settle for a regular type dude.
How tall are you?
I am 5'3".
Dress size?
I am a medium.
Dress size? Number?
A 10.
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
157.
Fresh face out of the shower, just your natural face. On a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rank your looks?
Natural face.
Okay, fresh face out of the shower, your natural face. You can't use 7. What would you rank yourself? 1 to 10.
A 6.
Okay. A 6 is right above average. A 5 is average, right? You're 5'3", 100, dress size 10, so that's above average weight. 5'3", you should be roughly dress size 4. 4'6", 125 pounds. Even if I believe you're 157, 160, you're almost 33 pounds, 33% over your ideal target weight. And you have, listen. If you're average to cute looking, if you're below average health from a weight standpoint, and you have 2 children, overall, does that make you below average, average, or above average? Factor all those things in together.
Average.
So why should you get anything over? Then why should you get above average? What do you mean settle for? You should get what you are.
I see millionaires with average women all the time.
They don't have big chest tattoos either, and 2 other kids. Man,
I can't
I'm
get-
just
I
saying.
can't get
Okay,
this.
I want to. No. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Why should an average woman say she's settling for an average man? Maybe
Ain't
that
nothing
makes
wrong with it. Wait.
No,
Ain't
you
nothing-
said so I should just
ain't
settle.
nothing
No, you said that.
wrong.
Listen. You said so I should just settle for an average guy, and I'm like, you're an average woman. Why should you not get?
I would be settling. I mean, nothing
Why
wrong with average.
why would you be settling and he wouldn't? So what would he be doing? Would he be upgrading?
He don't got no money. So if he don't have no money,
You ain't fine enough for no money.
I'm not fine enough for some money.
No. You're
Average
6.
women,
You're 5.
they're
You're 5. You said
billionaires.
you're 6, ma'am. You said you're 6. You don't get money. You get second shift at the plant. Did you go to college?
No, I didn't.
Oh hell no.
Okay, ma'am.
I have my own business.
Congratulations. Don't care. Ma'am, you got 2 children. And you said you are 6. I give you 5, 6. Your numbers together would be average. So why? So an average man would be upgrading to get you.
Look, I didn't say.
I'm asking, ma'am, because we're just having a conversation. You said you'd be settling, so by extension, he would be.
So I guess we'll be settling for each other.
That's
Well, no. But my issue is, you said settling for him. That means you'd be getting something less than what you deserve. When we settle, we get less.
I already have everything that I need. If he's not adding to me, then that will be settling, right?
Fabian, I want you to understand what I asked you last night. I asked this question oftentimes with Black women. If you have to work as hard today or harder if you want children with a husband, would you rather have a husband or be single? And almost 100% of the time, Black women would say, if I have to work as hard as I am today with a husband, I'd rather be single, because a husband is not, just by being a man ain't enough. He's supposed to make her life easier. That is why I have no problem telling women to die alone. It is not our job to make women's lives easier. It's our job to protect, provide, but that's not necessarily easy. It's harder. Relationships are hard. So, ma'am, you got all the things you need, except somebody to share life with. And the man who can meet your.
All right, fam, we're gonna stop it there. That's some good. That was some good stuff, man.
No doubt. He was telling the truth. No doubt. He was telling the truth. Maybe a little harshly, but she'd be all right.
Nah, man. I'm be honest with you, man. Sometimes, man, the truth is hard, and that's just the facts. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if you have, but I've been the ugly dude on a date before. I've been there, and I've been there where I was like not the ugly person, but the other person was, and I was like, oh my God. So we all have to understand that there is somebody for somebody, and for her to say that she's settling, I mean, the dude got to be a hunchback with one eye, man. One good eye. For her to say she's selling. No, man, no cap. I mean, I ain't busting shots at her. That's basically what I'm saying. I ain't busting shots.
Yeah, you did.
I ain't busting shots at her, man.
Behind the tree.
Nah, man, I ain't busting shots at her, man. But I'm gonna tell you, man, I stay humble, man. I stay humble. I know that I ain't the finest, cutest, the handsomest, but you know what? Guess what? In the end, I play my role, and my role is honesty. My role is commitment, and my role is go to work. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not hard to look at, but at the end of the day, I ain't no cat who gonna just be sitting on his tail, just going from house to house. I ain't no Rico Suave dude. And that's what she sounded like she was looking for. A Rico Suave guy who's gonna pay her way. Well, and pay her way. Yeah. Now the advice is really it's true. At the end of the day, a man should not come in to make your load lighter, ladies. I don't think that, but I do agree that you got to come in as a protector. You got to come in as a provider. Like, you don't come in, don't have nothing. Ladies, do not accept any man who cannot pull his weight. Period. I don't care how fine he is. And ladies, do not accept a man who can pull more than his weight, who got more than enough, because if he has more than enough, most niggas will cheat. It's just the way it is. So
say don't accept man have more than enough.
I said, no, I said, don't just be complacent with men who just have more than enough. Cause sometimes they got more than enough and they happy because they got more than enough, then they accept the cheater.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. You know, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. But hey, she should have left him straight up. I don't care about rape or not. You shouldn't have had nothing pulled down, stuck in you worth millions of dollars, homeboy. You should know better. But at the end of the day, what you got to say about it, T?
Nah, he like I said, man, the dude, Cat told some truth on some stuff in regards to women and their expectations and their delusions. I was fine with all of that. The fact that Cat was coming at Cats like he a straight up relationship guru, all telling people he gonna how to get married. You can't tell yourself how to get married, man. Get out of here. That's my main problem with dude. Like, and then talking about what high value men want. How the hell he know what high value men want? He ain't one. Like what? He wasn't one until he was on the. Maybe he was a high value at the end, but what is he talking about? Talking about when man don't want to care about a woman's money. What the hell? I know a lot of high value men. We care about their money. Shut your mouth. He don't know what the hell he's talking about. I'm back up. That's some of the good stuff he said. Whatever. All
right. So, y'all, we are gonna. I know we've been saying some great things about him, but we got a bone to pick. We had a video that we saw, man, and we was like totally against it. What he had to say. Y'all tell us what you think. Tell us what you think.
Women love it when men cheat. Why do I say this? Well, because I know it. I sat down over the last couple of weeks. I've talked to women across the board. And I'm going to tell you, the women that matter, the kind of women that you want, gentlemen, one thing that women hate more than anything else is being bored. And when you don't cheat, you're boring. When you don't cheat, you're boring. When you are at home up under her butt, sniffing up under her, telling her that she's everything you want her to be, she'll love that for about that long. And the next thing you know, she'll be banging your best friend.
Dang.
Somebody was scarred.
He said, women love it when men cheat.
Complete, utter, ultimately, infinitely bullshit. Bottom line. What is he talking?
Man,
I heard that kind of stuff, man. I had to throw everything else out the window with this kid. So the kid they ain't had a long-term relationship. That's obvious. None of his two marriages didn't last a high school career. Man, go ahead talking about what women want. Man, I ain't met no black woman to talk about. I want my man to cheat. I'm just that's some desperate housewife dumb shit. Man, go ahead. Like I said, man, take it away, cool, man. I can't.
Man,
I can't because I'm gonna cross the line on this cat. So I'm gonna just leave him alone.
Hey, man. I mean, I think that was some Office Depot junk that he just pulled out. He like ran out of staples or something. He said, "Listen, I need to write something real quick to put something up." Come on, man. Listen. At the end of the day, I don't understand why he even thought about that, other than he trying to get on this macho movement that's going on. This alpha dog. Hey, yo, man, a woman do love when you cheat, bro. Because when you cheat, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm gonna tell you why he said that. He said it so the men who out there cheating don't feel guilty. Nigga, you out there cheating on your lady? I'm gonna tell you right now, it's wrong. Cheating is wrong. That's point blank, period. Because if you want to be on some real alpha male stuff, be straight up. Like, look here, I ain't cheating. I got me a side chick. Matter of fact, before I even get me a side chick, this is what I'm about to do. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be like, look here, I'm about to go get me a side chick. Where you going? That's exactly what's gonna happen. Most of them ain't gonna stay. I don't get it, man. Unless you gotta have some cake, homeboy. You gotta have some cake. And if you got cake like that, I guarantee you ain't watching this video, and you ain't watching Kevin either. You too busy
Basically.
getting cake. See, who's watching this video is them guys who living through other people's fantasies. This man has got you in fantasy mode, so you can feel good about lying, cheating on people. That's what he got you living in. He got you living in the lying fantasy. Oh, yeah, Kevin said I could cheat, man. Y'all hoes really. Where you going, baby? I thought you liked that. Come on now. No, I don't want nobody to cheat on them.
Man, hey, oh no.
So you got to be crazy.
Talking crazy.
Got to be crazy, man. You in that's some old devilish stuff. You gonna cheat, man? Don't keep it gangster, bro. Walk up in there and say, "Look here."
I talk to women across the board.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do it like a player. You know what I'm saying? Let them hoes know. And if you got hoes, make sure you got protection, because you're gonna go down eventually one day. You're gonna go down eventually one day, man. I'm just letting you know.
Actions have consequences, no doubt.
Oh, that's right. So next up, fam. Now, I got a question for you. Here's a question. Does Kevin Samuels' good outweigh his bad? That's something to think about, because a lot of times what we tend to do, especially as black folks, and I asked this question because Kevin is no longer here with us. You can do a whole Pookie gun shot up a whole bunch of places, a whole bunch of clubs. Then we won't have Pookie's burial in a church. Never set foot in a church. Now we got one in the church, and he's going to a better place. We're gonna have to keep it real. Does his good outweigh his bad? You telling other people to chick, don't be committed, and then on Blad, you talking about why we don't know why. I don't even know why we don't stay together no more, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why. I mean, like my mama and daddy them did, because they ain't go around cheating. That's why they was committed. Now, if you talking about broken fences with Denzel Washington type of stuff, then that's totally different. But I'm saying in the end of the day, it was typically one man, one woman, and 75 kids. They had them, one person. I don't know how they had 75 kids, one person, but they did. So I'm going to be straight up. Your good cannot outweigh your bad. That's not the way it works. You can feed the homeless, you can save the world, but as soon as you do something like you tell people to cheat, all that cancels out, man. That was great advice for that lady, though. But that other stuff, man, terrible advice. What you told that lady could have helped her and a whole bunch of other women like her. But what you told that man, it will hurt not only that man, that woman, and all those kids they got together. Terrible advice.
Definitely.
That's where I stand on that.
Definitely. I agree. Totally agree. I think he did a lot of bad. Again, like, so you got women clapping in the street because this man passed. I would say he did. He didn't do some good. I can't agree with any of that. That's y'all called in, let him tear your ass up. You shouldn't have called in. So bottom line, don't be mad at him.
Yeah,
you know what he was gonna do. So you knew he was capping. You should have called and called, hey man, you should stop the bullshit capping and call him out on that versus trying to let him ask you to dress size and all that stuff. Just go at him. But anyway.
That was some good stuff right there, but he got on. I'm telling you, man, that man ran out of things to talk about, and he started coming up with
was scarred. You ain't married. You ain't got 2 divorces within a 4 year, basically 4 years worth of marriage for no reason. There was something done. Something was wrong. I ain't gonna speculate that, but I didn't see it before. Camp was speaking from a place of hate, place of hurt rather.
Well, next up, fam. So we got Dr. Omar gonna spit some. See what he got to say.
What went up the great with the late brother Kevin Samuels. Y'all had a little, not a direct back and forth, but y'all had a little back and forth going on. Kevin Samuel has passed away a few months ago. How did you feel that his message was doing for the Black community? How would
I didn't support it at all.
Okay.
I thought it was divisive. I thought it was very Eurocentric in his approach to criticism. I think his expectations for women were very superficial in terms of what was important. There was a heavy focus on how much you make and how good you look. No woman is going to look good forever.
No.
They're going to get pregnant. They're going to get older. To me, telling women that you are too fat or too small or too broke, and that's the reason why you don't have a man, that is psychopathological and it is destructive to our community. I did not agree with his approach at all. And the fact that he did have a lot of people who did speaks to how decadent and speaks to how self-hating we can be as a people. And I'll be honest with you, I think a lot of the women who supported Kevin Samuels supported him because they don't like other Black women and they enjoy sitting back on their couch, sipping their tea, and watch this Black man tear Black women's self-esteems to shreds.
Yeah. I can see where you come from.
And I think the brothers saw in him someone who adequately expressed their frustration for Black women. In other words, mistreated by an ex-wife, mistreated by a baby mom, abandoned by a mother, verbally abused by a big sister or auntie or a cousin. So they have always had this pain that can only be exercised through healing and therapy rather than seek healing and therapy and reconciliation. I just want to find a Black man who can say what I feel in an articulate way. And Kevin Samuels was that. He was the mouthpiece for so many Black men who have been hurt by Black women who just wanted to get revenge. And Kevin Samuels was that social media verbal revenge that so many brothers have been craving to get back at Black women through. I don't think there was anything progressive at all about his message or the work that he was doing.
All right. Out of the horse's mouth. That's what he said. What you think, T?
100%. 100% right, man. He's dead on. I agree with Dr. Umar totally on that. I ain't saying I agree with Dr. Umar on anything else, but on that, we can agree that that's what Kevin Samuels was. He was a mouthpiece for these guys who were angry, and he did say it in an articulate way. I give him that. He had a give. Any man who can fake that funk that way definitely is a narcissist for sure, but definitely can speak to people who have that frustration. So he did articulate that well. I give him, the guy had a gift. He pointed it incorrectly because he was too busy bullshitting. But hey, again, Dr. Umar is 100% correct. That's what it was. And I didn't necessarily agree with his methods. He could have been a lot better for the community because he was telling some good things. He just started leveraging it stupidly for whatever reason.
That's some facts on that. One of the things that he said that I thought was pretty spot on is the fact that we are damaged goods both ways, men and women. We are damaged good, and we do like to get a good get back. You know what I'm saying? Somebody go get him. And Kevin went at him for us. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed some of his videos when it came to women's expectations, because sometimes I think women's expectations be way out there. And I'm like, yo, that's not even rational. What are you doing? What are you even thinking that? But then when it flipped back on saying something else, I'm like, oh man, you done destroyed your credibility by thinking that way. So I definitely agree. Now I want to say something now, because a lot of people will say y'all on Omar. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. We have to understand, even though you may not agree with a person fully, even a fool can say something wise. So I don't agree with brother Omar. Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Omar. With respect, he got a doctor on it. I don't agree with him on a lot of things that he say, but I can say that this was really diagnosed just right and spot on.
Yep.
So,
RP.
Now the question is, should good advice be accepted no matter who say it? I'm gonna be honest, man. I think good advice should be accepted, don't matter who say it. It don't matter who say it.
Well,
If it's good advice, it's good advice. Now, with that being said, now some advice that's good sometimes is done for. In other words, I'm gonna do something good just so I can look good. It's not done in order. It has some form of malice in it. I'm really doing it so I can shine because I really want something else. You know, it's almost like me paying you a compliment, saying, "Hey, man, if you do this right here, you're doing real good on that, and you do right here, and you do that right there, you do this real good. But you know what? For $17.95, I can give you this, and you do it better." See, I gave you some great advice. You know what I'm saying? But in the end, I'm trying to hook you in because it's a scam. I'm trying to get something out of you.
Here's how I look at it, man. Sometimes, because you have, and me and my wife had some discussions around it.
Okay.
In a certain context, that's right. Like, hey, I'm walking by. Hey, man, don't walk right there, man. You need to, you know, there's a bus coming. All right, gotcha. Some people, again, how they get you is they got 2 or 3 good points that you identify with, and you will kind of line up. But that's just a methodology for them to work their bullshit in there and work their malice and they weird, they sinister shit in there to get you hooked in with them. So no, I ain't taking that from them kind of guys. I'm gonna walk on past. I'll take the advice from the next cat, because them guys, they have ulterior motives for their good advice. And that's how the setup is on a lot of these guys. They got 2 or 3 good points you identify with. So you think, oh man, yeah, I get that. But then you start seeing all this other stuff. Pff, man, get out of here. Pff, no, I want none of you. Get lost.
Hey, agree to disagree.